curve and scrape the ground when I swing. Dodging potholes when I swerve. Repping some bows and it's true. Got a pebble in my groove. In the beat with the bumper, cause it's screw when I move. Elevated, modulated with adaptive. Now but riding smooth as that to take a picture, that's a shine. You should capture with a flick of flame. Power the trunk and bang. I be throwed in the game. Mine. I shine my light on the real and got them loud to show them just how I feel and fall in love with a chrome lady and probably have chrome babies cause we got a real connection and Kenny they couldn't fade it close but separated I know but the neons around me so I go I'm like the best addition like who really needs an engine I smile they wave in the distance like mine.
Since the crack of dawn, just trying to get paid. Been hotter than 100 suns. I can't find no shade. Just 2 more rows and I'm good to go. Yeah, I'm shutting this tractor down. Give me a half an hour for a shave and a shower, and I'll be outside your house. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but I'm taking you uptown tonight. Might have a little mud on my wheels, but they gonna shine with you up inside. Gonna hit the club, gonna cut a rug, burn it up like neon lights. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but we're gonna dance the dust right off them tonight. Yeah, girl. Got a little dirt on my boots. Hard as I worked all day, I'm gonna work harder loving on you. Spin you all over that dance floor, right out of them high heel shoes. And when you're ready to quit, baby, we can slip right out of that barroom door. And when I take you home, don't worry, babe, I'm gonna kick 'em off on the floor.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a Thursday matinee on the show. It's the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Detroit Tigers come into Game 4 of this series with a chance to sweep. That's something that's not easy to do at this level against any opponent, Chris.
Well, you know these players are feeling really good showing up to the ballpark today. Warm-ups, batting practice, everyone's smiling, bouncing around, and they don't want to change anything that's helped get them the wins in the first 3 games. A big opportunity today, and they'll try to keep those positive vibes going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go, and today's starting pitcher, Mark Vidrich. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Michael Young. The wind of the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And away we go this afternoon. Back up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a nice 11-game hitting streak.
The pitch. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get a
Young on the goal. Pitch is low. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just...
And he'll be safe at first. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Fouled off. He was late. Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. And here it comes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many.
Well struck, deep right field.
Hey, fans.
If he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him, he doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
No ball.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Runner takes off, gets a piece, and stays alive. Two outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Pudge Rodriguez stepping in for the Rangers. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And that one is inside ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Grips one to right. Fair ball. Around third. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
That missed. That's a ball.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Now a relay to the plate, in there safely. And they're up by 3. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
2 outs, runner at first. Runner on the go. There's a ball.
That's down.
throw, save.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
Ball.
Pitch misses there, and now 3-1. This one in the air. Perez makes the play, and it's out number 3. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rangers 3, the Tigers coming to bat. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill in this one, Cody Bradford.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Ty Cobb, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one misses. 3-0. And there's the automatic. Lifted in the air down the left side. Peterson makes the grab. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Alan Trammell.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
And now the shortstop, Alan Trammell. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
A dive, and he can't haul it in. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw, and he's out.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guys work so hard to get around first, to get around second, and to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
Up the middle, sends it to first, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here, 3-0. Top of the second, standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jake Berger.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
That's misses. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
And the pitch. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The pitch. And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Michael Young.
Down.
And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent.
That one ripped. And it hits the base of the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And it's 4-0. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those all.
Out to center. Cobb settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is a big first out.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
So up next, Rafael Palmeiro. That one missed.
This is one of the most successful hitters we've seen in baseball, Boog. Palmeiro is a guy who can produce hits and swing for power, and he does it consistently. He's always going to be a tough out for any pitcher that faces him.
Next pitch is downstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out.
Ball. Full count.
Hard ground ball, base knock. The throw in. The tag out. But a run does come in to score.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. And that one hit to first, and he grabs it in foul ground. 2 outs. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
1-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later.
And down on strikes, and that'll do it. They put 2 on the board, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 5 and the Tigers nothing. Bottom of the second. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. Bradford back to work. Just missed. And that's outside. 2-1. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. And a pitch. In the air, right field. Garcia settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Al Kaline up now for the Tigers.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And misses inside. Off the mark there. 2-0. Here comes a pitch.
Hey, ha!
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Cecil.
And now the first baseman, Cecil Fielder. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. The Rangers leading by 5, bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
This one in the air. Hauls it in to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Top half of the third inning. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Pudge Rodriguez. And the right-hander back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And that one's a little bit low. And 1-1.
Well, these Rangers really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Gets the call. And the count is 2-2.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Nope, ball.
1 out, bases empty. That clips the corner. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And the righty deals.
That's foul.
Line drive, base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Righty to the plate. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And it's even up. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Fielder tossed to second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 5 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park, now the left fielder, Bobby Higgins, looking for his first big league hit right here. The wind and the pitch. Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Bobby Higgins with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Ball.
Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Grounder might be two. Beltre to second, now to first, and it's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And that one is lifted in the air. Peterson on the move. He's got it, and that is that. One left for Detroit. It's 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jake Berger. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that one in the air center field. Cobb makes the grab, one pitch and one out.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit. Singleton scored his first time. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second, in safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Al Newhouser.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
And now Michael Young hitting the air, center field. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder.
So a man aboard. Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford. 1 for 2. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball one. And a base hit. And he boots it. Coming home. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well, that right there is a pretty clear example of why making a clean, on-target throw back into the infield is so critical. But so many times it's easily overlooked. You can't be careless about it as an outfielder. Doesn't matter if you're throwing to a base or a cutoff. You have to give them something that they can handle. That cost them a run as a result.
Palmeiro stands in here, takes ball one low. That's inside.
Ball.
Comebacker to the mound. They limit the damage here. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. And midway in the fourth, it's the Rangers 6 and the Tigers nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alan Trammell.
Alan Trammell.
The pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse go after hitters, and get quick outs.
The lefty fires. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And now it's going to be Kirk Gibson. 0 for 1 so far. That one not close. And it's 1-0.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
This to center field. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting,
Miguel Cabrera now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Cabrera measures 6 feet 4 inches, 265 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2019. Now the 0-1. To third, Beltre. Throws to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise, still up against a 6-0 deficit.
And what you starting? Schoolboy crushing it ain't on the hush, the whole world see it.
And we're back. So now it's Corey Seager. Newhouser back to work. On a line out towards center. Cobb makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter, the catcher,
Pudge Rodriguez stepping in for the Rangers. First pitch misses.
That's a ball.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the finale of this 4-game set. Swing and a foul pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Falling behind ball. 2-1. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Stays alive. That's a little bit low. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Now a chance for Adrian Beltre. Strike 2.
0-2.
1 out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th.
1-2.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And a pitch. In the air, left field. Gets under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. The throw into second.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And now Jack Peterson. And that one pulled foul. Here's the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. Rangers leave 1. They lead it, though, 6-0. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Al Kaline. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And now 1 and 2.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That's a ball.
And now it's even up. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Fielder batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
And he deals.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. His fourth home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And next to hit for Detroit, Bobby Higgins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Bounce to the right, and that's just foul. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And up next for Detroit, Lance Parrish. And he's already singled in this game. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
In the air out towards right center. Sizing this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Comerica Park. Now here is Jake Burger.
Jake Burger.
The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, these Rangers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been one good swing after another, and 7 of their hits have been on line drives. That's a lot of barrels, a lot of noise at the end.
And it's 1-1.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Fastball for a strike. Now fly ball to right center. On his way over. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
The batter, the right fielder, Adolis.
And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. First offering, and it just misses.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
There's a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And that skips in the dirt. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Rangers 6 and the Tigers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the sixth. Now it's the second baseman, Wenzel Perez. The wind of the pitch. That's out to center field. Moving back for this one. Brings it in. One up, one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Ty Cobb digs in now. That's a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And he lays down a bunt. And saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Runner on at first with one gone. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw. See. Punch too late with the toss.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job.
Runner on the go again. That's in for a strike. Throw. See. Punch too late with the toss.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
And here it comes.
That's a ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Hit weakly on the ground. Two gone. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Top of inning number 7. Now here is Wyatt Langford. As the lefty gets to work. And that misses off the outside edge.
1-0.
Now into the game, Dylan Dingler. He takes over behind the plate.
Number 38, Dylan Dingler.
Also into the ball game, Zach McKinstry. He's in at shortstop. The pitch.
Zach McKinstry.
And another ball. Foul ball there. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2-2.
This one in the air. Cabrera under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 25.
Rafael Palmeiro stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 3. First pitch just misses. And that one fouled off. Ball to strike. And a foul ball. That one just misses.
Ball.
2-2.
It's a good
2
take.
balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. That one lifted to left. Higgins makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now it's Corey Seager. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Pudge stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1-1.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's going to be Adrian Beltre. The other way. And it stays fair. Runner from third comes across. It's 7-1. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So they get 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rangers 7 and the Tigers 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Kirk Gibson. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one fouled off. The Rangers up big in this one. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball popped up. Young has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The batter, number 6. Designated
and now the DH, Al Kaline. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And now Cecil Fielder. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
That's towards center. Touches down. That's a hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Bobby Higgins. Substitution now at first base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Jose Mendez.
Jose Mendez.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. This one in the air. Beltre under it. And that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 7-1. Now into the ball game on defense, Jose Mendez. He takes over as the new first baseman. And Jack Peterson stands in.
Mendez.
So coming into the game now on defense, Will Bryant. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Will Bryant.
Also entering the game, John Donaldson. He takes over in right.
Number 92.
And the pitch.
John Donaldson.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
Kicks and fires. Up the middle, McKinstry. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Up next for the Rangers, Jake Berger. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
That's a ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Pulled the string on the changeup. 2 outs, base is empty.
Right
next to hit, Adolis Garcia. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No ball.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
1 ball, 2
and
strikes.
that's in the dirt. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Rangers go down in order. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and they're on top 7-1. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 8th. And now, Dylan Dingler. The wind of the pitch. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Chris Martin, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Leclerc warming up as well. The 0-1. And a good eye there. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
And next to hit for Detroit, Wenzel Perez. Base knock center field. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Will Bryant up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Perez, the base runner at first with one out. Left-hand hitter waits. Runner on the move. High fly ball out to center field. Langford settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. In there at the knees. Strike one.
No balls.
The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Just missed.
Ball. 1-1.
At the belt and fires. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. Safe at second.
Easy swipe a second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
Whips it to first on the run. And that is the inning. And we're back. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now the shortstop, Michael Young. Here comes a pitch. And that one missing low. That to right. Donaldson in position. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. That one's in there. That's strike one.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. Check swing. No appeal. And the count is 1-1.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
And another ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Palmeiro stands in now, looks at that one inside. Wouldn't chase that time. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-0. 2 outs, base is empty.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fly ball to right. And Donaldson snags it for the out. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's Chris Martin into the game.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And a pitch. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Young with the throw to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter.
So it's their last chance in this one. Al Kaline up now for the Tigers. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And first offering is fouled off. That's a laser base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jose Mendez stepping in now.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
There goes Kaline. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely.
Easy swipe a second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
And that's down and away. Martin is just 1 strike away. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers take this one in a blowout.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo. Buena paga. Solo tengo una vida y la vivo como quiero. Porque quiero hasta que me toque morir. Y si la gente no le gusta, que me importa que vivan sus vidas. Que la mía yo la voy a vivir. Fueron muchas bajas, pero el proceso lo gozamos. Aquí no hay vibra mala. Si lo sentimos, fiel nos vamos. Cero doble cara. Aquí solo somos hermanos.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 7 runs on.
Helping hand, I will understand always.
jail, same